Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of LSPDFR. Today we'll be using a 2000 and I believe it's a 14, but I'm not for sure. I think it's a 14, but I'm not for sure. I'll have it up there in the title. It'll say like Unmarked 20. If it's a 2014, then it'll be up there in the title. It'll say like Unmarked 2014 Dodge Charger. But I'm pretty sure it's a 14. It could be a 13, but I'm pretty sure it's a 14. Anyways, we'll be using this Dodge Charger. This Dodge Charger that we're using here does not have spotlights, it doesn't have takedowns, it doesn't have push bars, it has no components, there's nothing I could put on it. It's just a plain Dodge Charger with some lights and the rims changed. So yeah, I changed the rims was Stillies. Now when you go to download them, you'll get Stillies, so I'll have a link in the description for the vehicle, but when you get it, it'll be Stillies. You have to change your rims to these rims that I'm using here if you want those. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get in today's episode. Dispatch, you can show me today, and we'll be just sticking around in this area. Don't really have a certain area that we'll be patrolling, but we'll be sticking around this area. Lately, we've been over here in the beach area, so I'm just going to stick around this area. We're going to be just doing a normal patrol. We'll just patrol around, stop vehicles, do traffic, take calls, things like that. So anyways, Dispatch, you can show me today, and we'll see what we can get into. Dispatch, we're going to be out with a 1087 vehicle. It's going to be a green two-door, I believe. Four-door. It's going to be an older model green four-door vehicle. It's going to be northbound Strawberry Avenue. It's going to be San Andreas 21 Tango Foxtrot 095. They're going to be parked in the fire lane. So we're going to go ahead and just run the plate real quick, make sure it's going to be called a Glendale. So we're going to go ahead and run the plate, make sure everything's coming back all good and all that. The owner of the vehicle is Emma Shores. No flags, has been stopped 2 times, or not stopped 2 times, has been given a citation 2 times. And the vehicle is registered in this year, so that's good. Now we don't have takedowns or we don't have spotlights, so we can't shine light on the car, so we'll just go ahead and approach. Looks like the vehicle is on the sidewalk just a little bit, just one tire, which is illegal. Both, it's also in the fire lane. So 1, it's on the sidewalk, which is illegal. 2, it's in a fire lane, so we'll have to give them a citation for it. Now, since there are more fire lanes out there, as you can see, there are some fire lanes up there, and then there's also fire lanes there, some across the street, and more up there. So I'm not too worried about giving them or giving the tow truck company a call. So we'll just go ahead and give them a citation. So yeah, okay. So we have written them a parking citation for the illegal parking. Dispatch, you can show me 10-8 with a citation or a parking citation given.
Target vehicle license plate.
Okay, so we have some smoke coming from this vehicle here in front of us. So we're gonna go ahead and pull them over and see what's going on after we get to this intersection. I believe they have a pop tire. Yeah, they have a pop tire, and their smoke is coming from their engine area. So we're gonna go ahead and run the plate real quick. Dispatch, I'm gonna be attempting a 1081. It's gonna be on a brown, or no, it's a gray Stratum. Plate's going to be 66 November X-Ray Bravo 291. Currently we're going to be southbound Innocence Boulevard, Cross Street, Strawberry Avenue. I'm going to be attempting to stop them as soon as I get through this intersection. So the flags are expired insurance and felony warrant for the registered owner. So we need to be a little bit cautious about approaching them. Okay, I'm just going to wait until they get to the intersection. We'll go and line them up. And we'll go ahead and just pull them off to the side of the road for the traffic, so that we didn't wreck into them or anything. I don't know if we're going to pull them up just a little bit more. That should do. Alright, dispatcher, updated 20 is going to be southbound Strawberry Avenue. It's going to be closest cross street is going to be Forum Drive. So we're going to wait until these cars pass, so we'll go and make contact. We'll approach from the passenger side since there are some traffic out here. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, so... Hello guys, I'm with the Los Santos Police Department. You know why I stopped you guys? Well, the reason why I stopped you too, I stopped you because whenever you was coming down Strawberry and you was fixing to go through the intersection, or before you went through the intersection, I witnessed that you had a pop tire and you had some smoke coming from your engine area. So what's going on with that? Needs a trip to the garage, officer. Okay. Have you guys had anything to drink today? Only one. Have you taken any drugs in the past hours, driver? Yes. Any problem with that? Okay. Well, do you have your driver's license, registration, insurance with you? Alright, sir, just sit tight for just a moment. So he said he's had one beer. The bars close about 3 o'clock, so he's probably getting out before the bars close. And then they had this accident with their tire popping and the smoke and all that stuff. So we'll go ahead and run James in the database here. So James come back with a valid license, no active warrants. He's never been stopped before. He is 40 years old. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and run the vehicle through the database. So, okay. So the owner of the vehicle is James. The driver of the vehicle is, what is his name? Okay, so the driver of the vehicle is James. The owner of the vehicle is James, but the last names don't match. His name's Carlos, and his is, I don't know. Yeah, so the names are not matching. So they're not matching. These two are not the same people. The other one's 40 years old. This one is 6 years old, 60 years old. And let's see, the date of birth is different. His is in February, and driver, or the registered owner, is December. So they have two different birthdays. They have the same first name, last name are different. They're not the same age, or 20 years difference. So the driver of the vehicle is valid, but the registered owner has a warrant for the rest. And the vehicle has the expired insurance. So what we're going to do is, I'm not sure if he bought this vehicle recently. I don't know if he bought it yesterday or he bought it recently. And maybe the information on the plate hasn't changed. Now, we don't have a hold of James, the registered owner, so we can't actually take the driver can't be in trouble. It can't go to jail or anything for this warrant because it's not his fault. I mean, he's not the registered owner. So okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to get a test kit. We're going to test the driver. Well, actually, he can't drive because the vehicle is in this kind of condition. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and speak with the passenger, see if they have a license, see if they're the registered owner. And if they are the registered owner, then the passenger will go to jail and the driver will be free to go and the vehicle will be towed. Alright, driver, here's your license, here's your registration and insurance back. So if you just put that up for me, and passenger, if you can give me your license real quick. Thank you. Okay, yep. Okay, so we're gonna go and just make sure. Yep, he's definitely got a warrant for his arrest. Yep, for the Los Santos Sheriff's Department. Okay, so the passenger's got a warrant for the arrest. Not sure what the warrant's for, but we're gonna go ahead and just ask the passenger to step out of the vehicle. The driver will stay in. Passengers, we'll do this just the passenger. Wait a minute, actually, hold on. I accidentally asked for ID. I meant to order them out. Alright, sir, I'm gonna need you to turn around and place your hands behind your back. Why is it I'm getting the stupid menu? Come back here, sir. I don't want to have to tase you, dude. I gave you a warning. I'm gonna need you to see your hands. You have a warrant for arrest. Let me see your hands. Do not move. Dispatch, I'm gonna have I don't know what his race is, but I'm gonna have one male that was resisting from me. I'm gonna have one male 1015. The male that I have 1015 has a 1085 for the Sheriff's Department. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the scene. We'll speak with the driver and let him know what's going on here. Passenger, if you will, just go ahead and take a seat on the ground for me. Thank you. Alright, driver, I'm going to need you to step out of the vehicle for me. You're not going to be going to jail or anything.
What the hell?
I'm just going to be calling you a cab, okay?
Hey, you know where you belong?
Alright, sir, so a cab will be dispatched out here to come pick you up, and your vehicle will be towed since your vehicle is what is going on? Since your vehicle is what is going on? Really? Okay, your vehicle is not able to drive, so a taxi will be picking you up, okay? A stupid car. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and just be taking him to his home. We're going to go ahead and just search the passenger real quick. Alright, sir, do you have anything on you that I need to know about? Anything going to poke me or anything? Alright, so right now you're going to be placed in arrest for your warrant that you have for your arrest. I'm not sure if it's felony or just I don't know if it's felony or what kind of warrant it is. So okay, so do you have anything in that vehicle I need to know about? Anything going to poke me or anything? I see that you had an MP40 on you, so go ahead and take a seat in the back of the vehicle. And I forgot to mention, you'll also be placed in arrest for resisting arrest when you resisted from me, because I told you to get on the ground and you just resisted from me. So I'm going to go and search the vehicle since it is his vehicle, and the driver of the vehicle who just got a taxi out of here won't be getting the vehicle back since he might be intoxicated. So we're going to let the driver just go home, and he'll have to drive somebody else's vehicle. This vehicle will be impounded since the driver or the registered owner is under arrest, and this is his vehicle. I don't know what that person's deal was about the whole ramming my car and all that stuff. The vehicle had an alarm going off on it, so it's probably stolen. So we're backing the car up so that way we can search the trunk. I couldn't search it since that car rear-ended the back of my car, which made it hit this car. So I probably could have let the driver of the vehicle take the registered owner's car back, but the problem is that the vehicle is in this kind of condition. And also, I'm not sure if the driver of the vehicle was intoxicated, because he said he had one beer and he took some drugs, so maybe he was intoxicated, and so that's probably why I shouldn't have, let him take it off from here. And plus, it's in that kind of condition. So, dispatch, I'm gonna be standing by for a 1048 for the black or the gray Stratum. I'm gonna have it's one Hispanic male, so I'm gonna have one Hispanic male 1015. Okay, so we're gonna go and just pull off this side over here to the right of us, and we'll go and let traffic continue in. Let's go and fix our car since our car is kind of damaged from that whole wreck that happened. Okay, so we're going to go and fill out a arrest report for this James. So yeah, he's going to jail for the warrant and for resisting arrest. Okay, so I'm not sure if the warrant is misdemeanor or felony. All I know is just he has a warrant for his arrest, so they'll figure that out. He'll also be going to jail for resisting arrest. So 2 misdemeanors. Now, I'm not sure if the warrant's felony or misdemeanor, so the computer thinks it's misdemeanor, but I don't know. I'm not sure which one it is. All it tells me is that there's a warrant for the arrest for the sheriff's department. So we'll go ahead and exit out of here, and we'll go ahead and read his rights and get a prison transport down here. Alright, back there. So right now you're going to be placed in arrest for your warrant that you have for your arrest. I'm also going to be placing your arrest for resisting arrest when you ran from me from the traffic stop. I told you to get on the ground, and you resisted, and then we tased you because you didn't listen. So I'm going to go and read your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one be appointed by the court. Do you understand these rights as I've read them to you? Well, okay, so we're going to go ahead and get you another unit to come pick you up, a transport unit, so they'll be picking you up here shortly. Dispatch, I'll be 10-8. I'll be standing by for a 10-16. I'll be also 10-8 off of a ARM. Okay, so we're getting reports of a 1045. It's just right behind us, so we're going to go and respond. Dispatch, you can show me responding to a 1045. I'm going to be on scene of that. I'll be 1097. It's going to be eastbound McDonald Street, and cross street will be Strawberry Avenue. Looks like it's going to be vehicle has struck a pedestrian. It's going to be a black female. I'll be making contact with a black female. I'm going to have one black female down at this time if we can get EMS en route. Hello, man, with the Los Santos Police Department. What's going on here? Hello, did you see this happen? Yes, a vehicle just came out of nowhere and struck him down. Can any of you tell me any information on that? Yeah. Let's see. Yes, sir. It was a. Not even sure what that is. What about the license plate? License plate was 06 Foxtrot Sierra Lima. I couldn't get the rest of it. Okay, so thank you for your time and your information. It would be very helpful in finding the suspect. Okay, thank you, ma'am. We'll be looking out for that vehicle. All right. I'm gonna get EMS out here.
We have medical aid requested.
So a bolo has been put out for that vehicle. So I'm gonna go and just tell dispatch. I'm not sure what that vehicle is called. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't know what that is. That's weird. Whatever that word is, that's what the car's called. So don't even know what color it is or anything. So dispatch, we're looking out for. Well, actually, I should say, dispatch. I need to put a bolo out for a vehicle. Not sure what it's called, but it's some kind of vehicle that's in the area of McDonald and Strawberry Avenue. This happened on 4010 McDonald Street. Plate is 06 Foxtrot Sierra Lima 496. So the bolo has been put out for that vehicle, and medical is on scene, and we'll be treating the female. So we'll go ahead and make ourselves available and get back out there. Dispatch, you can show me 1098. Scene's going to be code 4. Okay, so we're getting reports of a signal 16, which means a disturbance. Why is there a female there? Okay, I'm not sure what that's about, but okay. Anyways, we have reports of a signal 16. I'm going to be on scene of that. Dispatch, you can show me 1097 of that signal 16. It's going to be southbound Alta or Outlet Street. Cross street is going to be Strawberry Avenue. So we're at a disturbance. Not sure what's going on here. We have a 911 hang-up call, basically. We don't know what's going on here, so we'll go ahead and make contact. Dispatcher will be making contact with a one white female. What's going on here, ma'am? I'm with the Los Angeles Police Department. Hey you, cutie. Hey, I don't know. Anyways, what's your number? All right, ma'am. Did you mean to call the 911 by any chance? Okay, well, you don't call 911 just to get an officer out here to ask them for the number. That's not what you do. 911 is for emergencies or different things, but this is definitely something that you're not supposed to do, ma'am. I just don't want you to call 911 anymore unless it is an emergency or unless something's going on. Either it could be at your house or somebody or something, but I don't want you to call 911 just to get an officer out here to ask him for the number. Okay, and just leave the area, go on, and don't call 911 unless you have an emergency. Okay. Dispatch, scene is going to be code 4. I'll be 1098 HB. So it looks like we just had a kind of like a false alarm, I guess you could say. Female, just I don't know what she did. She just called 911. I don't know what for. She just called 911 and just I don't know what she told the dispatchers. I guess she just hung up and said that she needed maybe I don't know what it was. I guess she just hung up the phone, and so the dispatch needed an officer to come out here to check out the scene, and that's exactly what we did. So she just called for an officer to come, or she just, I guess, accidentally called for an officer, maybe, or dispatched, or maybe I don't know I don't know. I'm confused. I really don't know what the heck why she called 911. Maybe it was an accident. Maybe she just did it. I don't know why, but I don't know. Anyways, I told her to go on since she did that and all that stuff, and just call unless she has an emergency or something like that. So, anyways, scene's code 4, so we'll be in the episode right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like in the video. Be sure to subscribe down below, and be sure to comment down below your thoughts of this episode. Now, this episode wasn't, action-packed, and we didn't have a lot of things go on, but that traffic stop that we had at the beginning of the episode, that traffic stop took up most of the time for this episode, but we had some things go on, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.